Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey, and I want to welcome you to the video cast. I want to talk to you today about accounts. Now, I don't mean your bank account or your stock options or any of those kind of things. Those are all important, but believe me, I'm not the one to give you the advice on those things. Because when it comes to some of those financial things, I'm at the mercy of those who know much more than I do. But I want to talk to you about your personal accounts, your accounts in life. The great Jim Rohn always said that life is a process of accumulation. You're either accumulating the debt or the value. You accumulate the regret or the equity. Now, we have many areas in our life that we have these accounts. And one of the things that makes them accounts is that these are things that we make deposits into and we can make withdrawals from. Now, as with a bank account, true happiness and a successful life comes by making more deposits than you do withdrawals. If you make more withdrawals than you do deposits, then you become overdrawn in the things that you have. You don't have the resources behind you. But we can constantly, every single day of our life, we can make deposits into these areas that are very important to help us live successfully. Now, the first of these accounts is your attitude account. And yes, I talk to you a lot about attitude because I think attitude is probably the most important aspect that we have. It is, for one, the only thing you really have control over. You don't have control over other things. And when we talk about accounts and you look at finances, no one has control over like the stock market. We don't have control over interest rates. We don't have control over how solid a bank is, the value of a dollar. We don't have control over those things. We're at the mercy of others who also don't have control over those things, but understand them better than we do. But we do have control over our attitude, whether that attitude is positive or that attitude is negative. And if you are constantly applying the positive aspects into your attitude account, those are things like being optimistic, finding solutions to problems, accepting the things that you can't change and changing the things that you can. Those are all great deposits into our attitude account. When that happens, then, when things do go wrong, when things do get a little bumpy along the way, we have resources we can pull on to help us to face the difficulties of life with a positive attitude, a good outlook, understanding that we can still press on and achieve the things we want to achieve in life. The second account is your people account. We don't live by ourselves. We don't live in our own little island. We weren't created for that. We were created to exchange with other people. And it's important to understand that people are a positive deposit in our life, and we can be to them. Now, yes, we all know the grumpy, miserable, nasty human beings that run around on the face of the earth, but it doesn't mean that we have to be one of them. If for no other reason, you can drive them crazy by being positive and upbeat and cheerful because they just can't stand it. Do everything you do with a smile on your face. Do everything pleasantly. When you meet people, understand everyone has something to offer you. Even if it's a lesson of what not to do, everyone has something they can offer you. You can put in some positive input and you can take out positive input from other people and be able to invest that in your people account. The third one is your financial account. And I'm not talking about your bank account. I'm talking about your attitude towards money. How we deal with money in our life is very important to our success and our happiness. You see, there's a lot of people who money is nothing but a curse. It's a burden. They don't like it. It's always a problem. They're always worried about money. They never seem to be able to handle money well. They don't understand wealth. It's always hit me funny that so many people will come out and say how much they dislike wealthy people or how negative it is to have, great wealth, and yet everyone tries to be wealthy. How do you know that? Look at the lottery. What's the lottery for? It's like instant money. And that's what we're hoping for, is that instant money. Well, there is no instant money. You get your attitude towards finances, towards money, correct. And then you'll be able to handle the decisions you have to make in order to move forward. Now, the last one is your attitude or your account about work. We have to work. Work is not just a source of money. It is not just how we're going to maintain ourselves, get food on the table, pay our rent. Work is something that we need for us. We need to be able to invest the personal self-esteem that comes from having a job. Right now, we live in an economy that is perfect for work. We actually have more jobs available than we have people to take them. And that's a tremendous thing. No one should be in a job they hate. I've always believed that that's true. If you can't find a job that you like, create one. Because that is the benefit of living in this wonderful country that we live in. It takes work. It takes hard work. And especially if you want to create your own job, you have to have the understanding that it takes commitment, work, and diligence in order to make that happen. Don't let someone tell you that they have a way that you can work part-time, make a fortune, retire by the time you're 40. That does not happen. That is not true. Anyone who is an entrepreneur, anyone who works for themselves, they don't get vacations. They don't look at retirement because it takes work. You got to keep at it. If the thing with being self-employed, you don't work, you don't make money. That's just the way that it is. There is no easy way to get out of work. You weren't meant to get out of work. Personally, I don't necessarily believe that retirement is always a good thing. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying someone should stay at a job forever or someone should go to a 9-to-5 situation for the rest of their existence on the planet. No, we work. We earn enough money that we can do the things that we want to do. Retirement, in the sense that I don't have to do anything anymore, is not healthy. We always have to do something. We have to take action. We have to move forward. We have to allow to be creative and to contribute to our life. These are the things that are important accounts that we have. Make those accounts work for you. Invest into them. Build them up so that at the times you have to withdraw from them, you got plenty to work with. And if you really want to invest some good stuff, then be your best. Love God, have good manners, discover the unknown, and change your world. We at the Growth Center are committed to helping you achieve your dreams and live a successful life. For more information on the books and materials offered, visit our website at www.johnpatrickhickey.com. That's www.johnpatrickhickey.com.